Right, so now students have submitted their assignment to our test assignment. In order to mark it and give feedback, we need to go into it. So I'll click on that, our assignment, and we get into this window. Here you'll see how many people are registered on the Moodle course, the number of students who submitted, and how many need grading. Obviously there's no numbers here because this is just a test, but that would obviously show up and give us a clue of who's handed in and who's not. I need to click on View Grade All Submissions, and then I end up here. So you'll see a list of all the students who are enrolled on the Moodle course and therefore all who've not submitted or who submitted. Now it currently says no submission, but what you will see when people have submitted is you'll see the submission date, time, and that there is something there, or that there's not submitted, or the third thing is that they submitted it late, which will be highlighted in red. So that's what you'll normally see. In order to edit the feedback and whatnot, the first thing we need to do before we even mark anything, just so it shows up on Moodle, is we need to go to this box and click on Update Grade. Right. And what I tend to do is, if the students have submitted a file, which will normally show up here if there was a file to be submitted, this drop down menu, which is by grade, I would put this in that the student has submitted the work, therefore it's to be marked, right? So I'd move that to be marked, I'd scroll down, save and show next. And then, this student maybe hasn't submitted, so I'll change that to not submitted, save and show next, and go through and so on. This one, to be marked. And I go on and on, save and show next, until I get right through to the end. Once I've gone through that, you'll see here that it, at a glance, shows you, who's to be marked, who's not submitted, and that. Now, when it comes to actually doing the feedback, I'll just go to Update Grade again. In this box, feedback comments is where we write the feedback. So we have our feedback template in Word, and I've already filled this one in. So as you can see, I've got the course title, level 3 games, first year, and here I've got the unit and the outcome, so it's outcome 1, and I've put in the pass, merit and distinction descriptions within this box. If I was grading more than one outcome for an assignment, if there were 4 outcomes, I'd have 4 of these boxes with the outcome and the pass, merit and distinction thing. So what I'll do is I shall select all of that just by clicking and dragging over it, and Control C to copy it, back to Moodle, go into there, Control V, pastes it in, you see there it is within this window, and here's where I'll do the feedback. So if this student had passed the assignment, I'll put a Y there, so yes, they've got a pass. Have they got a merit? Y there, yes, they've got a merit. Have they got a distinction? No, they've only got a pass, so yeah, YYN. And here's where I'll write the feedback. So I'll write, okay, you've got a merit, and I'll put the feedback, bullet points, notes, what has to be improved, things like that. All that goes in that box. So if there was more than one feedback, more than one outcome, I would obviously have a second one, and this would say, I wouldn't need the title again and the feedback, it would just have a different outcome, and these descriptors will be different. And let's say, for instance, this student got a referral for this one, so that would be no, that would be no, that would be no, that would be a refer, and feedback as to why for this outcome here. And I'd again write the feedback there. Now once I've done the feedback, before I do anything, before I save anything, this one here I need to change what the grade is. Now I've got 2 outcomes that I've just marked. One's a merit, one's a referral, but I only have the chance to change, or the choice rather, to change one grade. So what I do is I put in the lowest one. So it's a referral, so I put that as a refer. Right. The students assignment will be here. So if it was a Word document, we'd see it here, or a Celtics file, or whatever the case may be, it would be there. So if I downloaded that and maybe made some edits to it or written some feedback on the document itself, I'd maybe want to re-upload it. So I would do that here. So I'd go to add, browse for the file wherever I've saved it, re-upload it, and it would appear there, and then I'd go save and show next, and that would take me to the next student. Again, I would Control V, put the feedback in, save and show next student, so on and so on. If you want to write the feedback directly into Moodle, that is fine, right? If you wanted to have a Word document with all the outcomes for each individual student and write the feedback in here and then copy and paste that into Moodle, that's fine. Both work, it's just whatever your preference is. My personal preference is I'll just do it straight into Moodle, then I only do it once. But do whatever works for you.